The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one.
Time out on him.
Uptown Charlotte.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
Either big tight. Third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. Certainly not how they envisioned their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 receivers. Really special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course people in attendance. A really well played game.
Second down, 8. Out of the gun, Newton. He hits Stewart in the flat. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive.
Mine's working. What you looking at on? Well, you ain't got your stream up. You don't have your stream up. Cause I said okay.
So here we go.
You want
First
to pause?
and 10 now. Cam's going to run the option right. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down.
Okay. Let you get yours set up. Finish setting yours up real quick. Not with Xbox. If you do it with Mixer, it's only going to be on Mixer. You got to do that program that I was telling you about. The send it to YouTube or send it to Facebook. No, it's not in the app. It's a desktop site. It's Aircast. The website is airca.st. So it's like Aircast, but you got a period between the A and the S. But I see where you went live on Mixer. All right. I'm gonna close your stream out so it won't be like I'm trying to cheat, even though it is a slight delay. You ready? Nah, I want to beat you fair and square. So I won't be no, oh, you did this and you cheated. Nah, you're gonna get this butt whooping fair and square.
To throw on second down is Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Do that
and
too
the
early.
return stops at the 39-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey.
Mixer
really
saves it for about
the Houston area in a
2
big
weeks.
way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers,
mine's
Benjamin
shared
Watson
to
of the
YouTube,
Ravens,
so
both tight ends,
you may see it on
also
YouTube.
nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL.
Well, at least mine.
The Year award.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Hello?
A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And before the possession, I wanted to talk about the awards past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Leonson.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Nah, I'm not watching you.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Crap. Oh, yeah, they need a...
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0.
I knew you were going to say that. you were going to say that.
Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum. But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis. Some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
On second down, here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. It's the second.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But
you're not talking, bro.
This past season,
what's going on? You all right?
What he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots.
For Brady.
Trying to pull up my chat.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Oh.
Second and goal from the 7th. Again, it's Stewart on second and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Okay. Got 3 watching right now.
Now Newton on 3rd goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be
wrong person. I
just
should have
shy
thought
of
too,
5
but
at the 6. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Defensively, they surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
You're looking at some
That's
legs,
a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got to the quarterback.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners, they gave up a lot of big plays.
Yeah, they're all watching on Twitch, all five. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Hope we put on a good game playing against my young brother here, Supernova 919.
From his goal line here, Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun.
Funchess is free. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funchess, 95 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on?
Also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kick.
There goes Jonathan Stewart. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
You saw those arrows under my feet? That's where you need to flip the right stick. When you flick on the right, stick it a number of times.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him 3 on the down. I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it?
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested with more after this. Here's Newton now on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target.
Bringing it that time.
Third down here.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
You're holding your own so far.
Now Newton on first down. A dump off here to Stewart. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers taking the lead. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
And the replay is showing a little lag, no, on my side.
Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And now it's second down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Second and 10, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's that pressure I put on you.
Here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I got certain plays for certain personnel options.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Newton to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Thomas Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 33. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Newton on buying. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the. And for how much can
I have
and I know that a lot of people seeing that play, they immediately go back to the Super Bowl against Denver and Von Miller knocking it free from Cam. But I think you're exactly right. One of the underrated aspects of his game, he's fundamentally sound when he carries the football. Whether he's in the pocket or actually running it, he usually does a great job of taking care of it.
They'll have to shake that one off. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Bruh, you're not getting in that end zone for halftime.
To throw on second down, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ten yards still left on second down. Throwing again. Newton. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And guys have got it back at the closing stages.
What'd I tell you?
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter
I ain't
threw
gonna
4 in the
try.
first half,
I get the ball
they
back.
might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
If you said Cortana, you activated my voice commands on my side over here.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I did.
From the Panthers, they'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Those that are listening,
They like what they did in the first
brother
half.
has
That
a
worked okay.
mouse,
But in order
so
to get the
viewer
separation that
discretion
we
is
just talked
advised.
about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Yeah.
See if they do just that. Stewart. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Mine's set up
That's
for
going
over
to
18,
go as a
but
loss
still.
of 2, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
I stream for people. I stream pretty much be available to everybody.
It's caught right side, Dixon. And he is knocked down from the side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
I threw it to the wrong person, but you got that one.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I need to calm down. I don't know why.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Because I'm playing you. I'm overthinking because I'm playing you. That's what's going on.
Coming off the pick six, it's Newton. Steps away to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I watch it on video on demand later. Your time's gonna run out on your pause. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
The quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case,
now I gotta open up my playbook a little bit more.
The ball.
I thought I'd be able to beat you simply with some basic plays of mine.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
But he ain't got me to check off anything yet, though. So.
Now it's Newton. And caught left side. Olsen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
And sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. On 1st down, Newton. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
So they're operating in the red zone. On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Newton. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, you got me thinking over here, like old times.
Here's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because that's likely a touchdown, but instead that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him just a split second too late on the release. Get over. Goal earlier, but he says not this time. Knock it.
As a kick, a chance to
and I supposed to have a touchdown while ago too, but that leg.
And he's able to get back on track.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
Because you can even see it in my feed.
This one taken just inside
my broadcast
the 10.
feed, it goes out a little bit.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Yeah, it's been a good game so far, a little chess match. Either way, we're going to be... Yeah, you still got it.
Second and 10, Newton again. And he comes back with one complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funchess. His second
I should never took control. I should have never took control over.
The Panthers have taken the lead here in the fourth.
I should have never.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gano out to kick this one away.
Hey, Earl, hope you're enjoying the game.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
people don't wake him. He's dreaming.
When you can get them, not easily done.
Now Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. Bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
This is going to do it.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Newton now. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Julius Peppers in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a line inside the 30, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
Really
and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And onto the field,
I'm gonna overcome it,
the
though.
Panthers. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Back to the air, Newton on second down. And that's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Newton to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. You got the sling late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then at the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He'll get 8 on the script. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. He's back to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The leg just want to use perfect timing.
They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Throw away. He's taken down. Mario Addison in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And that's going to tie things at 20. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams
lagging
kick
is
field
helping
goals,
you right now,
the next team
that's
to
they
score
got no
wins.
pass off
But if
last
the receiving team
play.
throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked
Hit
up
the
by
button
the
3
defense
times
and they
and
score,
still didn't.
the
And
game
Cam
is
still
over
didn't
at
throw the
that
ball.
point.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. On 1st and 10, Newton completes it to Dixon. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. The play clock's running down. And the tight end Dixon left side.
Uh-oh. Touchdown. Touchdown. Game over.
He is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. A partner, great
Good
game
game,
that we
bro.
got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
All right, you got it.
On top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay
It's
for my
asleep.
meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
Lagging and all. Still managed to pull it out. Well, this game should never win overtime, but it is what it is. Alright, people. Thank you for joining our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the game. As you heard, we'll probably do a rematch tomorrow. So stay tuned. Hope you have a good one. God bless. Take care.